So, I was trying to record this Summerslam Night 2 video. And right when I was about to end it, it got cut off. Right when I was about to end it got cut off immediately. So I'm gonna not try to make it as long as it was the other time. But here it is. Hopefully by the time I finish, it will come to you guys. To here is my SummerSlam Night 2 review. Um, like I said, it's probably gonna be a little bit raw video out of me because of that day at the end that we will talk about. But let's get to the show, shall we? The opener was the triple threat for the Women's World Championship. You got Naomi defending against Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. Um, Damn good match. Damn good triple threat. Love the entrance of Naomi with her dad playing the guitar for her entrance thing. That had to be extra special to her. That had to feel amazing. Doing your entrance in one of the big four shows and doing with your dad. There's nothing quite like. And but yeah, this was very fun triple threat. Not as great at the triple threat made between Bianca, between Bianca, Io, and Rhea. But I knew it wasn't going to be. But all 3 days work hard here, and that always I'm going to get points to. They work hard and they got a crowd going at the. It be a little shaky here, but they got a crowd rolling, and this was a very fun, very good match. Very good, and I'm pretty happy to see Naomi retain after Rio hit the red tie on Io Sky and got the win and retain her title. Very nice to see. And recording this before Raw tonight, just to let you know. And if I hear what is going to happen with Naomi, I say congrats to her and Beijing did the work. And, and it's a little bit of shame that she had to go out during during her best run of her whole career, but I'm happy that she's. But I'm happy for her regardless, for getting most important moment of her life. So yeah, very fun, very good triple threat to open SummerSlam Night 2. Then we get the TLC six-way tag team match for the WWE tag team title. You got the Wyatt Six defending against DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Frasium, Andrade Ray Phoenix, and the Street Profits. And wow, like I this was everything you hope it would be and then some. Like this was a very crazy ass man, but in a great way. Like all those 16 story up here. And what I love about it is that they can't empty up the spots in there. It just wasn't like do a spot here and then work through that spot and then that spot and then work through. No, they can't add. And while in the beginning stage they were building the match up, they were doing all the moves and all that stuff, they and then when they got to the crazy spot, they keep ramping up the intensity. They build the intensity early in the match, and then with the crazy spot, they amplify it more and more with the spots. Like Montez Ford doing, that crazy dive that he does, always sailing out of the ring. You got Ray Finn doing a false burst on to someone to the table, And then even the ladies got some shine with Nikki Cross, B-Fab, and Candice away with one of the craziest moments of the night. Like taking a ladder bump from basically accidentally your husband to the ladder with your shirts on a bruise with high heels, like nonetheless. Like she's a fucking trooper for taking that bump. Like it must have sucked for her. But yeah, that was crazy shit. Like, all these things, they crazy shit. But yeah, this was tremendous. The Riot 6 retained as I figured they would in my predictions video since they recently won the titles. Like a month ago, I didn't see why they would lose it so soon. But yeah, crazy, tremendous match. A great TLC match. Now on to disappointment here. Becky Lynch defending her Women's Intercontinental Championship against Lyra Valkyria in a no kind of no DQ match, where the stipulation was if Lyra lost, she will never shine for the IC title again. And yeah, like this was kind of unfortunate because I don't know what happened. I think this is where some of the card structure should have been more better executed. Like I feel like because there were so many stipulation matches that this kind of got lost in the way up because after what the crowd saw with TLC, they just kind of felt lifeless here. And like like they could have swapped some match with one match on night one with this because like yeah the crowd wasn't that into it and I don't know the structure of the booking of the match just fell off. Like you getting the heel package beating down babyface Lyra Valkyria for a long stretch of the amount of time. Like tore her down with chairs, candlesticks, and all that stuff. That Lyra got Benny sort of office that was like standoutish. Like she barely did something of worth. Like she did a leg drop on Becky. That was okay, but like yeah, this was kind of disappointing, more to be honest. And it just kind of disheartening because after what these two delivered on Backlash and on Money in the Bank, these two were so great together in those two matches. And even on the Evolution Triple Threat one, that was also tremendous. It just felt kind of like a little bit anticlimactic. And I'm not even saying this was bad because I don't think this was like overly horrendous or something. But this left a lot to be desired here. And yeah, like the Bailey interference was expected. I predicted her interference to cause some fuckery to Lyra that will get her to lose to Becky Lynch, and that's exactly what happened. And Lyra lost, and Becky still the IC champ. But yeah, this was kind of a letdown, man. Not a bad match, but not as necessary. Great one, or even barely good. This was okay, but this should have been so much more. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. So much more it should have been. And the next match was worse than this. Like Solo Sikoa defending his United States title against Jacob Fatu in a steel cage. So yeah, like this could have been an alright match, honestly. But oh my god, there were so fucking many interferences in this. I kind of lost track of how many fuckery there were in this. Like you got Tata trying to prevent Jacob for leaving, and Jacob said that, and then JC Mateo said, and then Jimmy Uso came in, and then Tata Tonga Hikuleo was trying to was on and off during this. Like there was so much crap on y'all. They turned into one giant overbooked clusterfuck. Like the match was not even that good. And the overbook just made it even worse. Like a complete total fuckery. And not even a good one. It was became so fucking distracting. You got Jacob had to find all these assholes, and then he still couldn't get it done by Talatong slamming the cage door to Jacob and Solo retaining it. But oh my god. Like this was not good. Like this was low key bad. Like yeah, like this was not good. At this point, I needed some funness. I needed entertainingness for this show. For what I saw, for what I just saw, and thankfully I got for the Intercontinental Championship between Dominic Mysterio defending against AJ Styles. Love the Eddie tribute to AJ Skier, and these two really gel well together. Like this is very fun, very entertaining match. These two seemingly have like nice chemistry against one another, and it really is on display to see. And yeah, I love the Eddie tributes throughout all the match with Dominic doing the Eddie WrestleMania 20 spot with the boot on it with AJ. I think it was Dominic, yeah. And then the Eddie chair shot where Dominic tried to throw the chair at AJ and he laid down, and then AJ outsmarted down and pulled the chair down to him and he laid down, and the referee don't know what the fuck to do. That was hysterical. But yeah, that happened, and then Dominic took advantage of the he hit the boot and laid down AJ and hit the false balance to win everything. He decides he title, as I figured he would. As I don't even think this is their first match, their only match together. I think this is gonna lead to more matches, and maybe AJ wins the next time. So I didn't think Dominic would lose here. I didn't think he would. But yeah, this was a very fun, very nice, simple, professional wrestling match. How about it? Speaking of that, now it's on to the main event for the undisputed WWE Championship. John Cena defending against Cody Rhodes. Oh, brother. You might have stayed with me because this is going to be a lot. I'm going to say here. First off, I thought the whole build to this was so fucking ridiculous. That you got John Cena trying to avoid the match against Cody for this here, and then Cody took advantage and then laying Cena with Cena laying down in the middle of the match. Cody forced Cena to sign the print of that contract. So that happened, and then John showing even the slight bit of anger towards him. He's like, out of fucking nowhere, he's like, okay, Cody, you're right, I'm over my BS, and thank you, because sorry guys, the last year, I don't know what the fuck that was, the last 5 months of my life was. Well, I'm here today. I'm the real John Cena. The real John Cena is back, god damn it. And he throws Spear Cody, and it was like, Oh my god, could they make me more easier to classify and solidify that this whole John Cena Hero 1 slash Undisputed WWE 1 has been so fucking stupid? Holy fuck, they didn't even try to even hide the fact that it was so stupid. They couldn't even wait until after fucking SummerSlam to end this pile of shit. Holy fuck. But even besides that, the match was so much better than WrestleMania 41. Like, I think they avoid the mistake of having a plunder, lifeless match that with not having the crowd unsure what to bully and the crowd bullying Cody. They didn't give Cody a lot here, but there were some that were favoring Cody, and we're seeing a bad to be a good guy for no fucking reason. Well, you will see by the end. Here, the crowd definitely seems to gravitate him more, and with that, I think they avoided that to not making Cody look such a punk here and managed to get a much better engagement match. I thought these two guys brought it here. They both played their A game, and this was a joy to watch. This was a great match. And for a 2025 John Cena match, I will take that in a heartbeat. Honestly, because like I said before, he's not the same performer physically, but then if I didn't say he didn't work hard, because he sure did. Both of these guys did, and they had a stadium capable main event of a Big Four paper. You couldn't ask better, much better than that. Yes, the finishers were egregiously too much, but I guess they were trying to tell a story with Super Senior versus Super Cody, trying to use all their powers to win over each other. So I guess that's cool, but yeah, this was a much better. This was much better than the Mania match. Like it, they didn't try to plunder with one guy with John dominate the offense, but yeah, this was a tremendous excellent main event for SummerSlam. So yeah, and the last ending sequences with Cody hit the cut of John Cena, and Cody hit one last crossroads to pin John Cena to regain the undisputed WWE title. As thank God he won, thank God. And they both shake hands. Cena raises Cody's hand, and Cody leads the ring to John. And I thought, wow, this kind of will be a nice, calm way to end. But they wrote the end of that for far too long that I knew something was up here. I knew something was up, that Cena was staying there for a long kind of time, and it was kind of quiet. But I didn't expect to be Brock fucking Lesnar. Like, after this, Brock Lesnar's music hits. And how he comes and attach John Cena to end the show. Huh? It's one of the things that have been constantly over my mind. Like, Brock Lesnar? Really? Brock Lesnar. And like, it's one thing to have big moments like this, big moments at big shows. I'm afraid of that. They kind of talk about the opener or something. I kind of like get what they were trying to present in. But like, when it gets to a point where it feels unnatural like this, now you're ending up pissing your entire, most of your audience off. Like, who asked for this? Like, and oh my god, the misfucking conception that I've seen for some of these people that are trying to defend this shit, it just want to blow my fucking mind. So for any of you that haven't missed, that haven't wondered why has Brock not been on TV for such a long time? Like, and I talked about this, like, just a year and a half ago. I said in the Janelle Grant lawsuit that Brock was supposed to come back at last year's Royal 124. He hasn't been seen on TV since the Cody Rhodes match. And then, that week on the Royal Rumble, that's what the Janelle Grant lawsuit is. And no. He's not a participant in this lawsuit. He's not a defender of this lawsuit. But he's mentioned. He's part of this. Multiple times, might I add. And one of the things that was specifically said that when Vince McMahon was trying to negotiate the contract of Brock Lesnar back in 2021, Vince offered the said services of Janelle Grant to Brock Lesnar. And Brock tested some things to Janelle Grant that they were gonna meet at some hotel room that never happened because of the snowstorm. But that's specifically mentioned in the lawsuit. I may even fucking put in the link again, but I don't fucking care. But it's fucking in there. And you guys don't even seem to forget about this shit. And like, some of the people try to counter that with, he did nothing wrong here and he didn't do anything illegal. And like, guys, if that's the construction you're going with, I think we as people are fucking doomed. Because, guys, men with power, people with power, are always serve goes against the law. Always to get away with the law. And like, and remember, everything I even saying is an allegation. But even if some of this is true, like, there's a reason why he hasn't been on TV in such a long while. Because also WWE is a fucking defendant in this. And that means Brock was a beneficiary in all that shit. The company envies the shit. So, yeah. That is in there. So you wonder why people are so fucking angry about this. And how they are so really disgusted about this. And this put a damper on it. Even though Summerslam, this night 2 show was a improvement over night 1. It felt a more completed show. This was all people gotta remember mostly from this show. And it's just a sad state of affairs that the company, WWE, seems to think they can get away with it. They can get away with shit like bringing Brock back a minute into this suit that, by the way, he was not fucking clear. He's not clear of jack shit. The legal team apparently signed off on it. And it's like, and I think it was so fucking off-putting. It's like they're so fucking cowardly about it. If you're gonna make a decision such controversial as this, you would think they will be on with the media about it. But apparently they seem to no longer want to do press conferences. They don't want to do anything with the media because apparently they're kind of just been distrusting of the media. And like, if you put it like that, then some of your fans are gonna like think like the media are being distrustful. And that just made all the fucking worse for me. That they are so fucking cowardly about it. And they do not want to talk to the media about this shit. It's so fucking embarrassing. They made you with this, they made you be embarrassed to be a wrestling fan. With all that cowardness shit. And like, even besides all that, I'm over Brock. I really haven't missed him. And I kind of made another video about him, like back in November, where rumors were starting to circulate about Brock being back potentially. I thought they brought back Brock multiple times, much to the detriment to the product and to the rosters as a whole, because they go to the well back to him so many times where it really should have been. And ultimately, Brock hold. And ultimately, because all putting your ass on Brock really hold your company back, and yeah, and kept things stagnant for a while, and doing Brock Cena again, just sign me out, like count me out. Because I don't know if I want to be, if I will be in the urge to talk about this potential program, because yeah, I'm not in the slight million interest for a random babyface Johnson who just seems to turn face out of nowhere, to going up against a guy that really probably shouldn't even be here anymore. It's just so embarrassing. And for the people that are defending us should be fucking embarrassed. This whole situation is just fucking embarrassing. They made you embarrassed to be a wrestling fan because of shit like this. And yet, it's so fucking disheartening to see that they're almost becoming distrusted of the fans, and they don't give a shit about what the fans want because of shit like this. So yeah, this is gotta get out of here because it's almost about to be ran out of time here. So Summerslam was a pretty good show overall. The night 2 was an improvement with night 1 with a pretty much a damaging finish that doesn't interest me what's going to happen, and it leaves me really left the this shit again, really. So that's gonna be it for my night 2 SummerSlam review. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe over there. Tell me what you thought about SummerSlam in the comment section below. And as always, I'm Jason Maenius, and I approve this match.